Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Great hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
Van Dijk. That's Maldini. Bergomi. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Eto'o. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. And that is a little undercooked. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a quick one. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He could be in here. Oh, he's bustling through, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Bergomi. So it is still 0-0. Thuram.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mbappe. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Maldini. Van Dijk. Mbappe. Looks to go up and over. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bergomi. And here's Eto'o. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Gently done. And he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a nicely measured pass. He's found a way through. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Xavi Alonso, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. And it's Cruyff. Good spot, he's seen the run. That has been knocked clear. Van Dijk tries to clear. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he was quick to react. Eto'o. Eto'o has got himself a free kick. Back into the middle. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. It's a mad, mad world. Players like him.
And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mbappe, and here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's in on goal. Great chance! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Eto'o. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. Oh, great shot at goal! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was alert to it. Mateus. Oh, great play! Tries a shot! Oh, well played, well played. And here's Eto'o. He's in big chance! He's kicked it out, just.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Corner number 2, then. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Mbappe. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Oh, perfectly measured that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nicked it back promptly. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Van Dijk makes the interception.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And here's Mbappe. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Vieira. Maldini. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta. Ernest. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now he's had a shot! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Caught offside that time. He's a sharp little ball here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri could move up a gear here. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well read, nice interception. Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hernes, and it's Eto'o. Cruyff, and the counter is on. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good read, needed to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a sharp pass. Nice interception, well timed. Mateus. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. Pedri. Mbappe. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Thuram. And the pass is intercepted. And they can counter here. He's in here! Now the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And a header! Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Gently done. Good ball over the top. Pass is just off target. Xavi Alonso. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Eto'o. Real chance! And he's following up!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. A real chance if he can get through. Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one.
Their communication skills were lacking then, and they still came out of it with a generous bonus.
And that's the end of that. There's the hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Van Dijk. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he's intervened well there. Ernest. He's been picked out. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Eto'o. Eto'o finds himself offside.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pinches it off him. So what can they make of this? Ernest does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, that was vital. Oh, there's a probing ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. But at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, Eto'o! Just off target.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Thuram. Now Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Pretty robust defending.
Pedri. Bellingham. Eto'o. That's very neat. It is a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini. Costa Corta. Ernest. 0-0, just a single goal between the sides. Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Ernest. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through there. Now he's off and running. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Can he get onto this? Ernest. And Mateus. Dink through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Maldini. Xavi Alonso. Well, that is one way to stop him. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That has been cut short. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Pedri. And the shot! Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Eto'o. Floated through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bergomi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Into the last 5 minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Eto'o. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Passes short and sharp. Caught offside that time. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mbappe! Vieira. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Eto'o picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mateus. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mbappe, and the finish! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. All the way through, so back it comes. Eto'o. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Back into the middle. Maldini. Now it's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Good ball over the top. Mbappe, he's got tall. In for the pieces. Cruyff.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's played it in low. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it hits one! He's scored! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Always onto this. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff. He's through here. And that's gone loose.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Turan. Ernest. Oh, easy pickings there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gives it back, and he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Funes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Pedri. And it's Eto'o. Looking for options for movement. Oh, important interception. Oh, this looks sharp. A searching ball that into space. Pedri. Eto'o! Oh, that wasn't far away. Ernest. Van Dijk. That's Vieira. And here's Eto'o. Mateus. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's managed to get free. And here's Eto'o. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Works it forward. Bellingham. Bergkamp. And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Grazie della collaborazione.
And we're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And it's Vieira. Pedri. Now, what about a counter-attack? He could be in here. Cruyff. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, look at the space here. Mateus. Thuram cuts out the pass. And it's Cruyff. Vieira is the guilty party there. Defending of the desperate variety. Maldini cuts it out. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's Eto'o! Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Played in, he gets big! He has done it! Just one goal in it now! Game on! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
They're up to 5 corners now. Mateus. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
De Jong. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. Can he spark a counter here? Maldini gets over and intercepts.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe. This is promising. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Eto'o. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Jong wins the duel this time. Pedri. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Driving forward. Oh, well played, well played. Mateus! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Sostituzione di giocatori.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Numero 15, numero 17, numero 13. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 8, il numero 27.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Il numero 2. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a really well-measured ball. Pullet is herring after that one. Serginho. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Always onto this. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vinicius Junior.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. You just know there is no stopping that.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Scholes. 4 added minutes on the board. Great defending, strong and determined. And we're done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Looking for the runner, Eto'o. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And the counter is on. Mbappe. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been cut short. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Maldini. Thuram. And it's Eto'o. Hernes. Oh, that's nice. And Mateus. Oh, that's... tries a shot! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Shooting chance! De Jong to come backwards here.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cruyff is herring after that one. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's lofted through here. Maldini makes the interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Vieira. Mateus. And it's Maldini. Thuram. And Mateus. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe, and the finish! Goal!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Quality ball. Eto'o looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. Oh, this is a great position. Bellingham. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. Hernes. And here's Mbappe. Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk is there to clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vieira. Oh, that's a nice ball. Nicely worked. Eto'o. A decent hit! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Eto'o. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, important interception. Now it's Eto'o. Now, what about a counter-attack? Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram. Cruyff has created one goal already. And it's Thuram. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Eto'o. Maldini. De Jong. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's fabulous. Hermes. Oh, they can break here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that was vital. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And he's picked out the run. Well read, nice interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Just about up to the hour now. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Can he put it away? It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's good running with the ball. Bellingham. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Thuram. Van Dijk cuts it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Can he get it through? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. Thuram. Hernes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Mbappe.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Pedri. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta gets into some space. Bellingham. Maldini. He's got a side of goal. He's done very well to get to that.
Vieira really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Hernes gets his pass away. Now it's Mbappe. And the flag has stayed down. He gets big.